What's up, brick builders? Today's build is the second part of the Pyramid of Giza. This is set number 21058. Hello folks, welcome to second part of this video of Pyramid of Giza. This is as far as we got on the first part. As you can see, we got the base, we got the front, and we got the whole of the river Nile done, and also the landscaping and the two pyramids on this side here. So today we're going to be doing the inside of the pyramid and then the topper on that. This is a three-part series. The third part will be a lighting set that my wife got me. A lovely wife got me a lighting set when she bought me this set for Christmas a couple of years ago, and so that will be the third part. No idea how to do that, but let's dig into the old build here. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a 2x12 plate and two 2x8s. They're going to go in the middle like that. So you're going to be overhanging two studs, and then we're going to put another 2x12 underneath, and then we're going to put 2x4. This is all in tan color, and then a 1x2 like that, and then a corner brick, and the corner is going to go in an L shape like that, and then we got a 1x3 sloped brick. So it's going to go over the top like that. So you should end up with something like this with two studs down the side, and three studs at the bottom there. Next, we're going to build along the side here. So we're going to take another one of the 2x12 plates, and that's just going to go underneath that brick there. It's quite a easy build to pick up at the moment. And then we're going to put another 1x3 brick in the slope there, so they're both sloping towards each other. And then we're going to put a 2x12 plate underneath that, and then an L shape from there like that. So we've got a 4 stud gap in between. That 4 stud gap is now going to be filled, and we're going to be filling it with two 1x2 no 1x1, sorry, two 1x1 black plates plus two 1x1 plate and two 1x4 black plates on top. And then we're going to put a 1x1 on left side, and we're going to have a 1x1 on the right hand side as well. And then we've got this 2 stud gap in the middle, and that is going to be plate special with the rail on it, and the rail is going to be facing away from you like that. And then that's just going to drop in that 4 stud gap there, holds that nice and sturdy. We've got a little bit of a view. This will be a little channel that's in the back of the pyramid to see where the sarcophagus is, and a couple of channels. Next is we're going to take the 1x2 brick first, because then that will plot the 2x8. So we're going to go 1 stud in and put a 1x2 brick there, and now we can put our 2x8 brick across there. Next, we're going to put a 1x8 brick across the top end, leaving these studs at the front. These studs at the front are going to be a 2x2 grey inverted brick, and then it 1x2 grey brick, or light grey, sorry, and then light bluish grey, and then another 2x2 inverted, and another 1x2 light bluish grey, and you should be in line with that 1x8. Next, we're going to put an L shape L-shaped brick. Yeah, I'll throw the bricks all over the floor, even though they were in a container. Let's take the bigger bricks out just to make a bit of space here, and I can see the smaller stuff then. So we want an L-shaped brick, there we go. And you want the L to go along and point to the right. And then we're going to follow that with another 1x3 sloped brick at the back there. So this is going to start the channel in inside the back of the pyramid. And we're going to put a 1x4 brick just after that 1x2, which also, it kind of maps out, or the black is a backdrop for the channel, so you can see the channel a lot better. Next, we're going to have a 2x4. That's going to go on the left-hand side, like that, and then a 2x8. It's going to overhang by 2 studs again, and we're going to do the same thing here, but with a 2x3, and then a 2x8, and again that's overhanging by 2 studs. Now we're going to close that in, and we're going to use the 2x14 plates underneath on each side like that, giving this little channel gap here. And we're going to use 2x8 bricks on both sides there, leaving 4 studs on the plate on each side. We're going to fill those 4 studs in, and we're going to use a 1x8 brick, and then we're going to put 2 2x3 plates underneath. Oops. There, 1 and 2, and ideally they should meet in the middle like that. And then you just put it down, and you can see that it's in the right place. If it's not in the right place, then just move it, just test it out, and then drop it in there, and you have this smooth finish. I just noticed that should be that way. And then the 2x8 over there like that. So the 1x8 is on the inside, so like that. Right, next we're going to bring the walls around here, but we're going to go in 1 stud, and this is already set out for us here. So we're going to put a 2x4 brick just in front of that 1x2, and you can see we've gone in 1 stud, and that's going to continue all the way around. We're going to put a 2x8, and then you're going to have a 2x8, then a 2x3, and then a 2x3, and then a 2x8, and another 2x8, and a 2x4 just going over here like that. And that's your second layer. Good sturdy build, very easy to pick up if you need to move. We're going to take I think this is an 8. Yeah, it is an 8. So there's an 8 long tile there, and we're going to go from, so put your finger over the inverted grey brick there, and you kind of got your stud where you're going to go like that. It's also going to be at the end of this ramp here, so there's a better way of doing it, I suppose, less complicated. So turn the model around, so we're going to work on the back here, going to fill this gap in here. So what we need is 2x8, that's going to go on here. Go another stud in, there's a tile on top of that, and a 2x2, leaving a stud gap between the tile there. Next we're going to build the piece that's going to fill in this gap here, and we're going to take 2 1x3 inverted bricks, and you're going to just put one on the end of each other like that. So you kind of got this channel going up here, or this slope that's going upwards. And then we're going to put a 2x3 brick on the edge of that, so it's going to be smooth on the side away from you, and it's going to be overhanging towards you. Then we're going to put a 1x4 brick over the top of that. So we're going to go one stud in from the left, so it's like that. So you've got one stud on one side on the left and one stud on the right. Next we're going to put a 1x2 inverted brick just underneath there, just next to the first inverted 1x3 brick, and you should have something like that. We're going to turn that around like that, and this is going to attach to this brick here, like so. Needs to go in a bit more. There we go, much better, much better. And you can see the path is starting to come to in the back there. I'm going to put a 1x4 brick just behind, and it's a black one. Like that. So that's starting to make the backdrop for the next stage. So we want 1x4 brick and two 1x6 black plates. I'll put the 1x6 black plates on top of each other. You could go 3 studs in. So basically this 1x4 brick, 1x4 brick is going to go half on that plate there, and then underneath this brick we're going to put 2 1x1 tan plates, and the tan plates are going to bend towards you. So they're coming towards you. You're going to leave one stud there, put them on each other there. Next we're going to put a 2x3 plate on top of these 3 studs, and then a 1x3 sloped brick at the top there, leaving these 3 studs towards you. And 1x4 plate, turn it upside down, and we're going to put 2 inverted 1x2 bricks, and you're going to have them sloping towards each other, and you're going to be at the back or at the top end of the plate, because when you turn it over it's going to go on these 4 studs here. And you can see you've got this like little chamber here. And that's going to go right here on this stud here, like so. So you should have this chamber going up and it going across, and then it's like a little pyramid there, and then you got this piece that's going to be going up to the left and the right, and that's how it should look on the back, or inside should I say. And next we've got the big plate. So turn this around, and I want 4, no, I want a 2x8 white plate. I want 2, I think there's 6x3 curved half plates. I think I could take a quick sip of tea. So you have the curve facing to the left, and you're going to put the plate on top, and then you're going to have this one curve facing to the right. So they're curving into the center like so. You're going to turn it around so the plate is going towards you, and then we're going to take 4 of these what are they, 1x10 1x10 tan plates, 4 of those, and they're going to meet in the middle at the top, like that. So you got one stud there, and then there should be meeting in the middle, like that. So you should have this rather long H. Turn it upside down. We're just going to reinforce the bottom with that. We're going to do 1x2 plates in the gaps here on the curved plates on each side. Now you make it a little bit stronger, and then we're just going to put some 1x6 plates at the top and at the bottom. So it's just going to be literally after the curve, like that. So you should have this stud gap. See that stud gap there? Should have that there. So we're going to do that top and bottom. Yeah. Like that. And then we're going to add some corners. 3x3 cut corner plates. We've got 4 of those. And you're going to face them. The corners are going in. Oh yeah, there. Like that. So you're kind of making this frame like that, you see. So the tops are curving are angling away to the left and right, down, and the bottoms are angling up to the left and right. And we're going to put some corner plates in the corners there. So these 1x2 corners, they're going to go in each corner. Like that. It's a bit of a flimsy build at the moment because of those corners, but we're just going to strengthen that up in a few minutes by putting 1x6 plates across here. But we need to reinforce the 1x6 plates first. And we're doing that with 1x4 plates, and the 1x4 plates are going to go in the middle underneath, like that. Because then you can just drop them on the side, like that. It's still going to be a bit of a flimsy frame, but it's a lot stronger than what it was. This is where we're going to make it really strong. We're going to use 4 what are these, 10x6 plates, and you're just going to go straight across. So we're going to start from the left, and then this will just be a very, very strong build, like that. Nice. And now we got like a diocese or a platform, and it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. We're going to drop that on top here, and it's going to go right to the wall here. It's going to sit on these 2 inverted greys, and like that. And it's also going to go 1 stud in. So we're just going to move that around a bit. There we go, much better. Yep. And that's even more solid now. It feels like one of those vintage base plates that we used to have in the 70s, 80s. It's cool, you could hide some stuff in there. Next, we're going to just decorate the inside. So what we want is, we want a 2x6 plate, brick, sorry, 2x8 brick. And it's going to go from this 1x4 here. It's just going to go down there. So we're going in another stud. So every time we build on top, we're going in 1 stud. And then just in this corner here, we're going to have a 1x2 black brick. And that's going to go down alongside the 2x8. And then from there, we're going to have an L-shaped brick. And that's going to go around the corner here, these 2 studs, onto that inverted, like that. And then from there, we're going to have a 1x6 white brick going straight across. And then we're going to have a 1x2 red tile. I think these like represent like parts of the inside of the pyramid. And then we got a 1x2 red tile there. So you got this 7. And then we're going to put a 1x1 circular cylinder at the top. And then a 2x2 lime tile next to it. So you kind of got this 3x3 square. Do a little bit more decorating. This time we're going to use 1x8 light grey brick, and that's going to go from the yellow cylinder like that. So we got this 4 stud gap in between there, and we're going to put a 1x8 brick from that 4 gap there, and then we're going to put, we want a 1x4 black brick. And it's going to be in line with that grey brick there. Now, this is kind of fun. This looks like the Canadian flag if you put like a maple leaf in the middle. So we're going to use 1x2 tile. That's going to go there. Oops. And then we've got 2x2 tile dropping down, so we're going down here with a stud in the middle. And then we want another 1x2 tile. And you see what I mean? It looks like the Canadian flag. You just pop something in the middle there, like a maple leaf or something. Anyway, keeping in line with that last tile, we're going to go 1 stud gap to the left and drop a 2x2 lime tile. And then from this lime tile, we're just going to add another 2x2 lime tile, kind of staggered. So you got this stud gap at the top here. And then we're going to go 1 stud in, and we got two studs in, and we got this 1x3 brick there. Then just below this first lime tile is a 1x2 green plate, and then put another 1x2 green plate on top like that. So it's kind of interesting. Might have some sort of meanings. And then we go just build the wall along the front here. So we're going to do that with a 2x3 brick going straight across here, 2x4 brick and 2x8 brick. And then we're going to finish it off with this angled or wedged 2x4 brick like that. And then just in this corner here where this wedge is, we're going to make another wedge, and that's going to be 2 of these 2x4 wedge plates in dark blue, in dark tan, and we're going to put both on top of each other, and then we're going to put the great plate in the middle on the studs there like that. And then while it's like that, we're going to put that angle with that angle like that. And then we're going to put 2 1x3 dark tan plates on top of each other, and then just going to put those to the left of it. So you got 3 studs going down here, 3 and 2 at the bottom. Next, a little bit more interior decorating. We have the wall that's going to be on the back here, and then we've got some more angled work in just here as well. So we're going to start off with the wall. I just need my next tray. Alright, so what do we want? We want, I think it's this way. Which way is it? 2x6. Ah, really? Here we go. But yeah, we're going to be working that way. So there's 2x8 brick is going to go 1 stud in. So you have this 1 stud gap here, and that's going to be a 1x2 brick like that. And then we got a 2x4 brick dropping down, and then we've got this 2 stud gap here. That's going to be 1 by 2 brick there. So that's continuing the line along the left hand side there. Next we got this interesting branch off here. That should be a 2 stud gap. What's happened there? That should be a 2 stud gap. I used, oh, it's overlapping. Ah, right, okay, it's overlapping. Okay, so we're going to take this 1 by 6 tan plate and we're going to put a 1 by 4 light bluish grey plate on the left hand side. So you've got 2 studs on the right hand side. Then we're going to put this 2 by 4 angled plate on top of that light bluish grey plate, and it's going to overhang because it's going to overhang on this stud here, like so. Yeah, that's how you should have that. Like I say, it's a very interesting looking interior. And now we're going to make this ramp that's going to be going up here. And to do that, we're having this 2 by 12 plate, black. And dad's ramps, got to get dad's ramps. So I call them dad's ramps, the wedged bricks with the lines inside, or the vents inside. And then take the 1 by 2 green plate. I'm just going to put the sloped brick at the end, so it's sloping down to that green piece, and the taller piece is on the right hand side because that's going to attach to the studs there on the black plate. Top of the black plate we're going to put the hinge. So the hinge, you want the bulge of the hinge towards you, because if you have the hinge away from you, this might not work because you're going to have to angle it. So have the bulge of the hinge towards you, and then on top of that hinge with the black on the black plate there, you want the hinged brick, and you want the hinge on that brick facing you as well. And then we're going to go 2 stud gap, and you're going to put another hinged brick. So it should be like that, 4 studs in between. And then we're just going to place that along here. So this blue hinge is going to attach to those 2 green studs, like that. And that's what that that stud for the Canadian flag is. It's not Canadian flag, it's just how it looks. Next is some more brickwork at the back here and at the front here. So we're just going to do the whole side in. And remember, we're going 1 stud in. So what we need is a 2 by 8. We're going to go 1 stud in. So we're going on this red brick like that. And then we're going to have an L-shaped brick to the left of that. And the L shape is just going to follow in that way to the left. And then we've got one by 4 and a 1 by 2. So the 1 by 2 should be 1 by 4 like that, and then 1 by 2 like that. And then we have the 2 by 4 brick going in line with that black 1 by 4 brick there. Why is there no? There should be. I might have missed a piece. Just looks like there's a tan piece there. Unless that's supposed to be a black brick behind it. Yeah, it is. There's supposed to be a black brick behind that. No, there's a black brick in front of it. This slopes too far forward. There we go. And then we put a black brick behind it. That's better. That's better. And then we got the 1x2 black brick there. And then we want 1x4 black brick. There we go. Back on track. And that looks better. Now we got the black channel there. Sorry about that. Forgot about that. So again, we're going to build along the walls. So we got 2x8, 2x8, a 2x2. Now this is where it gets a little bit fragile. As you can see, it's just hanging on 2 studs. And then we've got the wedged 2x4 brick, like that. Studs at the bottom, wedge at the top. And then we're going to put another wedged brick. And that wedge brick, actually, we're going to do the back wall here because it make it easier to follow around. So we want the 1x3 sloped brick. It's going to slope to the right, and it's going to be in line with the black 1x4. So you should have something like that on the back. It's continuing this ramp up. Then this marks the place for the 2x8, and then we've got a 1x2 brick at the top, and then we've got a 2x4 brick coming down like that. Then we got another 2x4 brick on this angle plate here, and that's where the wedged brick goes, just here on that black brick like that. We have a 1x4 black brick behind that wedge brick. And then we got a 2x4 dark grey brick there. And now we got these 1x2 black bricks going on the 2 white studs there. We got a 1x2 black brick there. And we have a 1x2 black brick on top of the 2 blue studs, like that. And you should end up with something like that. It's looking really good. It's quite weighty. You're starting to see the little cabins in the back of the pyramid there. So next we're going to turn it around. First of all, we're going to put a 2x2 black brick, 1x2 black brick, right in the middle here of those 2 bricks. So you got 1 stud on one side, on the left hand side, 3 studs on the right hand side. Then we're going to put a white 1x6 brick in behind that. You got this L shape here, so we're going to use an L-shaped brick, and that is going to go like that. So we got 1 tan, 1 black stud next to each other, and the L is going off to the left. Then we're going to have a 1x8 brick coming off of that, like that, and see we've got 1 stud in, and then a 2x4 brick still coming in, 1 stud, and then we're going to have the 2x4 wedged brick like that. Just off here we're going to go 2 studs in, so 1, 2. I'll put my finger over the second one, and I'm going to put a 1x2 sloped brick on the end there. So you should have 2 studs in front of this 1x2 sloped brick. Next we're going to have a 2x4 brick, another 2x4 that's got a tile stuck in it. Oh no. There we go. That's going to go up, and then we've got 2x4 brick going across, and another 2x3 brick just going across here on the angled plate there, and then we're just going to go with a 1x8 light bluish grey brick, and that's going to go in line with this light bluish grey 2x4 brick like that. So you have this channel here, it's 2 studs in away from the wall, and then we're going to have 2x4 angled brick like that with the angle on the inside of the build. And then we're going to have on this black stud here, we're going to put a 1x1, if you can get it in there, a 1x1 cylinder like that. I think they're supposed to be like statues, I think. And that is that particular section done. So the next piece is going up another level. We're going to do a little bit of a filler here. So we're going to just build this piece across here. And with that, we're going to use 1x3 inverted brick, a 2x2 brick, and that's just going to go off the side there. You're going to have the smooth side towards you. And then we're going to put another 1x3 inverted brick on top of that stud there, so you can see this line. And then on top of these 2 open studs, we're going to put a 1x2 slope brick like so. So you should have these 3 studs at the front, 2 studs at the back, and across these 2 studs here we're going to put a 2x3 brick like that, so you can see the step in, and this is going to be the channel wall, and you're just going to drop that on these 2 studs here and this stud here like that. Oh, and then we got sarcophagus going on in here as well. How cool. We found our first treasure. So we're going to use a dark bluish grey 1x2 plate and a dark bluish grey gold brick or gold bullion element brick. Let's go on top, and then we're just going to place that on these 2 studs here like that, and that's our first tomb. Actually, that is the tomb. Turn it around towards you again. Going to be working on the front again, but we're going to be building from the back here. So we're going to use, bring some stuff forward because I want the sloped 1x2 brick, and the sloped 1x2 brick is just going to go and continue this line here like that. And then we got a 2x4 brick, and it's going to be like that. So it's all smooth on the back end. There is no stepping in on the back end. And then we got a 2x3 brick going down, and then a 2x8 brick going across the front there. And then an angled 2x4 brick like that, studs at the top. So you've got this nice little cavern going on here, or chasm. And a 1x2 brick black on those 2 white studs there, like that. We're going to build the actual ramp that's going up here where they pull the stones up through the pyramid. So we're going to use this rather cool dark tan 2x16, I think it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 plate. And start off, we're going to just open this up a little bit. We're going to use grate plates. So we're going to put a grate plate or a tile special at the end on the left hand side. Then we're going to go 2 studs in, to the right, and then we're going to drop another great plate. Then we're going to go one stud in, and we're going to drop a dark tan jumper plate, and again another dark tan jumper plate next to it, like that. Then we're going to go one stud, and then it's reddish brown great plate. Then we're going to go two studs, like that, and then two studs again, like that. So you should have two studs of dark tan at the top there, and the great plate at the bottom there. Going to turn it over because we're going to tile the back end here. Well, not tile, but jumper plates. But these are these 1x3 jumper plates with the two studs on top. So we need, I think, 10 of those. So there we go. So they're going to go just underneath. They go in slightly. See that? It takes a little slight, whoops, gap at the bottom there, and should have 5 across the bottom, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you should have these little ledges on the bottom there. That's going to be so that it can angle, so it's going to give it some moving space. So we're going to put another 5 next to those, like that. Turn it back over, and then we're going to put the goods on there. So we're going to use these 1x1 plates with the stud on the side, and you're going to have one to the left and one to the right on that jumper plate there, and you've got these two studs here. That's going to be really hard to hold this because it's so slippery. The chrome gold 1x2 roof piece. It's just going to sit on there like that. There we go. It's like the Ark of Covenant. Now we're going to build the pitching device for making that slope. And to do that, we're going to use two 2x2 yellow plates. Going to stack those on top of each other. So these are like fillers. And then we've got 1x2 green plate that's just going to go on the left hand side there. And then we just got this gap here, and we're going to use this plate special that has 2 plate, and then it drops down 1 brick, and then you got 1 stud, and that's just going to go on the end like that. Then we're going to put a 2x3 black plate across the top just to strengthen it up. We'll go flip it over. So you got the yellow plate on the left hand side, and we're going to put the tilting plate. It's a 2x2 tilting plate, and you want the bar on the right hand side, left hand side, sorry, on the left hand side. And then on this grey piece, you're going to have the bar facing the right hand side. Okay, see that? So we've got this nice smooth surface in the middle, and then we're going to turn it back over, and you want the yellow plates to be on the left hand side. And you're going to take your ramp, and you're just going to attach that to the end there, and you can see it lines up with the jumper plates underneath that plate. You can see it there, and then we're just going to pop it into these 2 hinges here. This could be a little bit fiddly, so just take your time, or you can just leave it loose. I'm going to try and get it in position. So I want to line up that. There we go. And then just push. Oh, you didn't go. Oh, plate just came off. Right, okay. There we go, second snap. And that is your ramp inside, and it's pretty cool the way it's done, because the whole end of the line here, or the beginning of the slope here, is really seamless. It really does look pretty cool. Okay, and then we're gonna build a piece of wall that's gonna go around here. We're gonna use some plates for that. So we need corner plate, and we need a 1x2 plate. Now you're gonna have it like a V, and then just have this plate on the left hand side like that. Actually, that's wrong. Have it like a V, and it's going to be on the right hand side. There we go. So if you have it like a V, it's going to be on the right hand side. Next, we're going to attach a 1x6 plate on top of that stud there, and then we're going to put a 1x6 plate underneath, so that it should stick out one stud like that. And we're going to put a 2x3 plate in the top corner there, in that left hand side, that joins that, and it strengthens those pieces together. Next, we're going to have 1x4 plate, and we're going to have the 2x4 angled plate, and that's going to go on top of the 1x4 plate. And then we're going to put another 1x4 plate on top of that. Nope, we're going to put, yes we are, yes, yep, on top like that. And then we're going to place that on these two studs here. Yep. There we go, like that. And then we're just going to place the, is that right? Like that. I think it's like that. Yep. Then we're going to place the 2x4 angled plate across like that. Kind of keeps it in place, just barely. And that is going to go across like that. And you can see it's trying to work with the angle of that ramp, which is very clever, if you ask me. It's very clever indeed. Now we're going to just build some walls along the back here. So we're going to start off with 1x2 slope brick, and that's going to be continuing this slope here. Then we're going to go 2x4 brick, and we're going in one stud again, 2x2 brick, 2x8 brick, straight across, if that's fluff, or yep, and a 2x4 brick up, and then a 1x2 brick again on the back. So you should have something like that on the back end. And we're just going to put two 1x2 slope bricks on either side like that, continuing the line. And bag 6 would be to put a corner bricks around here and then front here as well. So we're going to do that. So we got two corner bricks. Corner bricks are going to go and follow towards the inside of the middle of the model, and then we're going to have two 1x3 bricks like that with a 2 stud gap, and that is going to be for our 1x2 dark orange jumper plate in the middle. Now, what's this? What's happening here? Well, what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be doing the filler part in here and finishing off the inside of the channels for the back of the pyramid. With that, we need our next container, which is this little one here. We're going to take two, we're going to take them out. They'll drive me crazy. So two 1x6 black plates, and we're going to put those on top of it. 1x8, sorry, black plates on top of each other, like that. and then we got 2 1x3 bricks. Now the 1x3 bricks are going to go 1 stud in underneath like that. So you should have a 1 stud gap underneath on each side. Then on top of these plates, we're going to put 2 1x3 black bricks on either side, left and right hand side. And then we're just going to have the Tomb of Tombs right in the middle. So it's this interesting oval looking piece. It is a double piece. Don't try to separate it, you can't. And it's going to go right in the middle, and that looks like the Tomb of Tombs to me. And then we're going to place 2 1x2 bricks, tan on each side at the top, like so. And this gives us, it's wrong. We want 2 1x3 bricks. They're going to go 1 stud off. And now we've got a 4 stud gap, and that is going to be for a 2x4 brick, keeping the smooth side towards you. I mean, you could have it either way, so it's not until you place it in. So then we got this nice smooth level surface here, and we're going to put the 1x2s on the end now, like that. And that creates a 6 stud gap, and that's going to be for 2 2x3 bricks, like that. So you should end up with something like that, with a little bit of a V shape in the middle with the Tomb of Tombs. And we're going to put a 2x10 plate across the top, the very top. That will strengthen it all up, and it also levels off the top. Turn it upside down, and we're going to build in the inside here with inverted bricks, 1x2 inverted bricks. So we're going to put 1 in the gap there, and then we're going to put another one on top of that. There's 6 inverted, and then another one. So you've made this line on the left hand side. We're going to do the same thing on the right hand side. So 1, 1, and 1, and you should have a 2 stud gap just in between. We're going to fill that 2 stud gap, and that is going to be with 1x2 plate, and then we're going to put these 1x1 plates with a clip on each side, like that. Make sure your clips are on the same side. You have it, if you have it so that it's one on one side and one on the other, this is not going to work. So you're going to have them on the same side, and then we're going to put another 1x2 plate on top there. That keeps them in there nice and secure. And then we're going to put these slipper plates, the wedged plates with a stud on the end. They're going to go just off each side, like so there. And this is very clever. This is very clever. So it's like that. So you got this 2 stud gap in the middle, and then we're just going to drop that in the middle here. Now what you're going to do is these clips are going to go into the bars of the Tomb of Tombs. So you're just going to level it up. It will just push straight in like that. And now you've got this really cool slope here. And when we turn it upside down, it's going to be the roof. And you're just going to place that in place like so. Boom. Now it don't look like the Tomb of Tombs at all. That's the Tomb of Tombs. So you can see you got a channel up to the right hand side, the left hand side, down the left hand here to the main entrance, or to the main entrance. This could be an antechamber. That could be the main entrance. Honestly, I don't know how pyramid works. turn it around. Now we're going to put all the construction pieces in there. So what we're going to do first of all, we're going to have a 1x8 brick go straight across the top, done the step in, and then we're just going to cap that off with a 1x8 tile on top, and on each side of the bricks here next to the jumper plate we're going to put 1x1 reddish brown circular open stud. Just in front of this 1x8 brick at the top here, we're going to go L shape. So we got 2, and then we go into. I'm going to put my finger there because we're going to put a 1x1 square tile right there. So you should have 2 stud gap on each side. So we're going to do the same thing on the right hand side there. Actually, I'm using the wrong colours. I am using the wrong colours. There we go. Come back. There we go. 2 studs in, and we got these smooth tiles there. And this is a 4 stud gap here, so we're going to put the dark orange jumper plates in there. These are going to be for your cranes. And then we're going to put the 1x5 plate straight across the dark, or the reddish brown studs there. It's just going to go straight across, and it's going to sit. These holes are going to sit on these pins here. So you might have to move it around a little bit before it drops in. Now we can put a dark, reddish brown tile. And just go pop it there. So it's 3 studs in, 2 levels there, 3 levels down, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels down, 3 studs in, like that. Next we go put the lifting gear in. So the lifting gear, lots of tiles, because we're going to be texturing the front of the inside of the pyramid in a minute. But lifting gear, we're going to use this bar. It's like a crutch, like a walking crutch or something like that, with long bar, and then it's all attached, and there's a little short bar at the top. So that is going to go in this axle hole and down into this middle jumper here, like that. There we go. And then you want the little bar facing towards you, and then we're going to make these little bars that are going to go across like that. So you need 1x1 brick special with a stud on the front, and then we want the bar with the clip. You put that into the hole there like that, and you're going to have it so that the bar is being held upright like that, because what we're going to do is we're going to twist it to the side, and this is going to be on the jumper plate. So the jumper plate marks where they go. I'm not going to turn them yet. I'm just going to have them as they are, like that. I'll turn them in a minute. So we got to do another one of those. So brick special, bar with a clip, and a 3 long Harry Potter wand, like that. And that goes on the other jumper, like so. Now I can twist them. So just slowly angle them into the middle of this longer bar here, because it kind of looks like it's a frame, an A-frame. Next we're going to add some more lifting gear. So that's going to be 2 of those. So we're going to have the brick special with a stud. On top of the brick special with a stud, we're going to put this 1x3 jumper plate special, like that. And it's going to be along with the stud there. So you got the stud on the left and the plates going straight across. And then just on the right hand stud of the jumper plate, we're going to put the plate special with a bar, like that, on there. So that's going to be kind of like a crane. And then just on this stud here, we're going to put the grate plate, and it's going to go down the front like that. So you should end up with something like that. So you've got the grate plate on the front there. The jumper plate is going across. The bar plate special is going along with that jumper plate. You should have something like that. And that's just going to overhang. We're going to go what? 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be 3 down. It's going to be on the corner there. Oh, that's where that's what these have done, is marked the spaces where they're going. They're going where the tiles are going. Okay. There, like that. So the other one's going here. So we're going to do that again. So we want a brick. We've got the plates. We want the bar. And then we want the grate plate. Like that. Then pop it. There we go. Perfect. And there's 2 little lifting cranes as well, I think. What's this? Loads of detail on the sides here. I think you can just scatter your tiles wherever you like. We're going to put 1 at the top there. Then we're going to come down. It's going to be a 1 by 2. And then it's going to be a 1. And then a 1 by 2. And then it's going to be a 1. And then it's going to be a 1 by 2. And then it's going to be a 1 and a 1 by 2 and a 1 and a 1 by 2. So it's going 1 by 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, and so working from the bottom here, we got this 1 by 2 stud here. We're going to go 3 studs down, and then we're going to drop a 1 by 1. And then we're going to go 3 studs down again and drop another 1 by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 studs down, sorry. So you should have 3 studs there. On this line here, we're going to go 2 studs down and drop a 1 by 1. 4 studs down. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to drop a 1 by 1, leaving a 4 stud gap there as well. Next level up, we're going to go 3 studs in and then drop a 1 by 1, and then 4 studs in and drop a 1 by 1. There we go. So we've got 4 stud there, and we've got 1 stud there. Next level up, we've got 2 studs and then a 1 by 1, and then next one up, we're going to go 3 studs and a 1 by 1. And then next level, we're going to go 2 studs and then a 1 by 1. Next level, we're not putting 1. Next level after that, we're going to go 2 studs and it's 1 by 1. And that is the detail on the left hand side there. I think it's actually fairly important for when you put the piece on top, I think. So it might be important where you're going to leave them. Next side, we're going to do the front. So along the front here, we're going to go from the top. We're going to go from this crane here on the left hand side. We're going to go 3 studs in, and we're going to drop a 1 by 1 tile. And then from this crane here, we're going to go 1 stud to the right and drop a 1 by 1. Next level down, we're going to go 4 studs from the long brick here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 from the right, and we're going to drop a 1 by 1. And I don't think this is important on the thing. I honestly, I don't. From the angled brick here, so we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels down. From the angled brick, we're going to go 1 stud in and drop a 1 by 1. So you should have a 3 stud gap on the right hand side. On the right hand side here, we're going to go 1 stud in and drop a 1 by 1. And then we're going to go 4 studs in. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then next level down, we're going to go 5 studs in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to go 4 studs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's that level. Next level, we're going to go 4 studs in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep. These are all 1 by 1s, by the way. Then we're going to go 4 studs. It's kind of a little pattern. 4 studs again. And 4 studs again. That's that level. Next level is 1 stud, and then we're going to drop a tile. Then we're going to go 4 studs and 4 studs. So it's kind of evenly spacing them out for making it easier to lift the top on and off. That's 5 studs, Sean. There we go. 4 studs and 4 studs again. Leaving 4 studs. 4 studs. There we go. 4 studs, mate. And then final layer, we're going to go 5 studs in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop them 1 by 1. And then it's going to be 4 studs, 4 studs, 4 studs. Like that. And you should have something interesting looking like that. It's not too heavy to lift. We're going to do the right hand side. So we're going to start from the top, and we're going to put a 1 by 2 tile on the top 2 studs like that. And then we're just going to go 1, and then it's going to be a 2. It's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way down. 1, 2, 1. Oops. Oh. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So from the top, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers down, and from the 1 by 2 there, we're going to go 1 stud in and drop a tile. Then we're going to go 3 studs and drop a tile. Next, we got the 1 by 1 stud. We're going to go 4 studs in and drop a tile. And then next level down, we're going to go 2 studs in. No, 1 stud in, sorry. And drop a tile. Then we're going to go 4 studs and drop a tile. Yep. And then next layer down, we're going to put 4 studs and then drop a tile. And then 4 studs and drop a tile. Next layer down, we're going to go 1 stud in, drop the tile, and then 4 studs. Four studs, Sean. There you go. Last 2 studs, yay! 4 stud gap and 4 stud gap, and there we have it. That is the right hand side done. Now we're just going to attach the string mechanism, the winch mechanism from this item here. So we've got the, I don't know how long this string piece is. I can work it out for you though. You need to know. It's, wow, it's quite long. Okay, so it's 1 stud more than that, isn't it? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29. It's a 29 stud long piece of string. So just in case you guys wanted to know. Now we got, now this is going to be interesting. It's 2 studs up, so it's right at the edge of the ramp like that. You're going to have the string so that it's pointing downwards, and it's going to go around like that and like that, I think. I think that's how it's going to go. I'm going to tighten it up a little bit just to make it a little bit tighter. Twist it around a bit. There we go. That looks tighter. Yeah. And then we're going to put the plate special on top, just at an angle. It's going to be kind of like the winder to bring it up. And it's basically the rope going round the sled there, pulling it up. And we're going to place that into the main build. It's going to sit on these dark azure, or medium azure, I think. Yeah, the medium azure inverted bricks. It's just going to sit on top like that. And it should drop in place. There we go. Lovely. And you should have the back of the pyramid looking like that, which is kind of cool. So we're going to put that aside, and that's, I think, because we build the cone separately. Yes, we do. So we've just got to move that aside. It's very cool that we've got this coming up. Yeah, right. So lots and lots and lots of... We got the wrong pieces first. Lots and lots and lots of sloped bricks. Lots and lots. I'm just going to move those aside for a second. I think that's the wrong one. What we need is the one with the plates and the sloped bricks. I think this is the one. Empty that there. Right, so starting off with 2, 3, 4 1x4 red plates. Going to put 1 on top of each other like that, and then we're going to have the 2x10 2x10 light bluish grey plate. In the middle, at the front, we're going to put a 1x2 brick in the middle towards you. And then we're going to have these 1x4 plates are going to go at the back there, just on those 2 studs, left hand and right hand side, leaving this 4 stud gap on each side. And just on the left hand and right hand side of the black brick, we're going to put 1x2 sloped brick on each side, like so. And then we're going to place that down, and then we got the other 2x10 plates. I'm just going to continue on from those red plates like that, and then we're going to put a 1x12 plate. So that's going to go in the middle there. So you're going to have where the plate joins. Actually, what we're going to do is going to take that off so we can mark it better. It's going to go in there, and you're going to be 1 stud over from the grey plate. And now you can put the grey plates on. It's a little bit easier to find out where you're placing that tan plate. Now we're going to build the sloped brick wall along the bottom here. So we're going to have a 2x4 plate brick on each side like that. Then another 2x4 and another 2x4 and then a 2x2, and that's going to hang over like that. It's going to hang over one stud. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. 2x4, 2x4, and a 2x2 hanging over like that. Now we're going to line the bottom with some more of these 2x12, 1x12 plates. It's going to go along the bottom there, along the edge, like that. We're going to put another one there, like that. That strengthens that up a little bit more. And you've got these two tan studs on the left hand and right hand side there. It's a bit bowy at the moment, so it's a bit fragile. And we got the 2x16 plates, and this is just going to go off the edge of that light grey plate there. One on each side, like that. So now you've got one stud hanging over. Next, we're going to build the top corners here, or the back corners, because this is going to be the front. So this is the back corners here. So the back corners, we're going to use 1x4 plate. We're going to put a 1x2 brick in the on the left hand side, like that. And then on these two studs here, we're going to put 2x4 brick. Underneath that, we're going to put a 1x4 plate like that. So you got one stud hanging over the edge there, and that's just going to go on the end. I think it's one by. Right. I see. So it's going into this corner here, not on the edge here, but into this corner here, like that. So do the other side. The right hand side this time. Oops. And then the 2x4 sloped, and then the 1x4 plates in the corner. Boom. Lovely. Next, we're just going to bring this out a little bit more. So these 1x12 plates will fit into that gap like that, and then they're going to be held in by these 2x2 corner pieces like that. So it's a little bit loose still, so just going to slide that in there. I'm going to have the corner, hold it in place, can pick it up, but it's a little bit fragile, so if you need to move your work, it's not going to travel too well. Then we're going to put these two light bluish grey bricks, 2x2 bricks, going to be in line with that 2x2 sloped brick, not the corner. So they're going to be in line with that, so that they're going across the tan, the tan and the light grey plate like that. Now it's a little bit more easier to pick up, but yeah. Sorry, dear, I can't move it just yet. Need to keep building. Get me into trouble. 2x4 slope bricks along each side here, just to build up the left hand and right hand wall. We're going to do the top first to keep that plate in place. So 2x4 and 2x4 and 2x4. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Top 2x4 and 2x4. Now we have a little bit more of a solid base, and we're going to add these step pieces in. This is going to be like the frame for the roof, and so we're going to take one of them, and we're going to take a 1x6 brown reddish brown plate. It's going to go onto the 2 pins here, or 2 studs here, to the right. So that is going to be to the most to the right, because we're joining the second one, and that is only going to go on 1 stud. Okay, so you have a stud gap between the 2 steps. Then we're going to put a corner plate, and that's going to go on the right hand side, and then the corner is going up, and then we're going to join. This gets a little bit fiddly, this, so you're going to hold 3 of these. You're going to join the last step piece on there, and it's going to go on the red plate, on the L shape, like that. So you've got this grey corner here, grey L shape there, a stud gap, and then a grey. Underneath it looks kind of like that. I would say it needs a bit of reinforcement. We like a plate going across there would hold those 2 together. That would be nice. If you feel like you need to do that, that's fine. Then what we're going to do is these 2 pieces are going to be running along the left hand side. Okay, so this one is going to be at the front. So we're going to secure this piece up to the 1x2 brick there. So it should fit exactly like that, and this should meet your red plates there. Just find the studs and gently, should go all the way up to that 2x2 or 1x2, like that, and find the stud. There it is. Boom. It's a little bit stronger now. The frame is a little bit stronger. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So this time we're going to have the reddish brown plate to the left. So get your steps, reddish brown plate to the left this time. Then join on 1 stud, because you want a 1 stud gap. Then the L shape, and then you want the step on the L shape. Nope, like that. And then place that, same thing, up to the 1x2 bricks. No, it should be a gap. There we go. Try to force them close. There we go. And that's your left hand and right hand subframe of the roof done. Next, we're going to join 2 together. So we're going to take the first set of steps. Going to take 1x4 red plate. It's going to go to the left, and then we're going to join the second one. It's going to be on half the studs, by the way, because you need them close together like that, so that you've got a 2 stud gap in between. And then each side we're going to have a 1x6 brown plate branching off. Oops, like that, and that is going to fit in the middle, and should, these brown plates should reach the sides there. Now then, just gently put the bottom in first. To find the studs. There's 1 and 2. Done. Now it's very weak at the top of this part here. We need to reinforce that. We're going to start to build the layer of angled bricks across the top. So we're going to start to build the outer layer. I'm going to tip these towards the wall. And so we're going to start off with a 2x3 sloped brick at the top left. Then it's a 2x4. 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 and you should have a 2 stud or 4 stud gap at the bottom, and that's going to be for your first corner. So you want the slope going to the left and you want the slope going towards you. Then we go 2x4 up to the we're going to do 2 2x4s. So 2x4. These bricks are a little bit slippery to hold as well, and that's going to lock that first layer of that in place. And then we got another 2x4. We got a 2 stud gap here, and then we're going to go with a 2x3. 2x3. There we go. So that's going to meet halfway over. It's going to meet halfway over that black 1x2 there. Then we're going to go 2x3 again. 2x3. And then 2x4 all the way up to the corner. So 2x4, 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 and then we got this 4 stud gap. That's going to be for your corner. This time your corner is going to be facing towards you and to the right. Now we're going to go 2x4, 2x4 all the way up to 2x3. So 2x4, 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 and you should have a 3 or a 6 stud gap there. 3 is the length. There we go. So we want a 2x3, and that's the first of the outer layer. Next, we're going to drop a 1x2 brick on these studs here. So that's the next thing you want, is a tan 1x2 brick on there. This is so that you can go and reinforce the layer on the back here, like that. It's also going to coincide with the inside of the pyramid that we made. And then we're going to put 2 corner pieces on the front. We're going to follow the angles like so. Oh, we want sorry, yeah, the 2x2 light bluish grey, and that's going to go on the edge. So this one, the right hand side angle is going to go on the right bottom stud of the 2x2, and now you go place it in place like that, and it's going to strengthen up the corner. So this one's going to go bottom left and strengthen up the corner. So it's following the other light grey 2x2 there that we had in the corner. So it's going to go all the way along. And then we're just going to go 2x2 at the top. And then it's 2x4 all the way down to the corner. And then it's going to be 2x4 all the way across. Nice and easy. These bricks are so smooth that you can easily drop them. There we go. Like that. And should have a 4 studs gap for the last 2x4. And then we go 2x4, 2x4 all the way up. Actually, we're going to put the 2x2 in first, because then you can just put 2x4, oops, 2x4s all the way along. So 2x4, 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 like that. And again, we're going to do the corners. We're going to do the bricks, 1x2 bricks at the end there. So we're going to start off with the 1x2 bricks. So we're going to go 1 there and 1 there. Turn it around. Knock the plate off. I wonder how many times I'm going to knock that off. Right, your corner brick, again, your 2x2, and it's going to be in the bottom right hand side again. Hang on a sec. Bottom right hand side, John. There you go. Like that. Like that. And then that's just going to go in the corner there. And this is going to be on the bottom left hand. Like that. In the corner there. And those should be sitting on top of the other light grey. You can see the light grey lines going along here. Yeah. And then we're going to go 1 by 2 sloped brick. So 1 by 2 sloped brick at the top here. And then it's 2 by 4 all the way down to the corner. Like that. And then we're going to go 2 by 4 until we get to the middle. So we're going to put a 2 by 2 in the middle here. And then you can just go 2 by 4 like crazy. So it's going to go right in the middle. So it's going to be in line with your entrance there. And now you can go 2 by 4 all the way across. So 2 by 4, 2 by 4, 2 by 4, 2 by 4, not 2 by 3, 2 by 4, 2 by 4, 2 by 4. This Lego set is the one that uses the most of these 2 by 4 sloped bricks in white. No, that's the L plate this time. Oh wow. Yeah, see, I have a hard time holding these. 2 by 4, and then a 1 by 2 at the top. 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2 at the top, like that. And again, rinse and repeat. We do the same thing. 1 by 2 tan brick, 1 by 2 tan brick, and then the corners again at the front with the corner brick. Bottom right, in there like that, and corner brick, bottom left, like that. And now we go 2 by 4 all the way across the front and left and the right. So that's easy peasy. So 2 by 4, 2 by 4, 2 by 4, all the way across. This is lovely colours. You know, the light tan at the bottom here, and this white is just so, I don't know. It's majestic. It's pure. A lot. That's the second time I've knocked that one off. So this left-hand plate is winning. Although this one seems to be going. I'm not going to touch it. And then 2 by 4 up the side. All the way. Oops. Slippery plate. Brick. There we go. So again, rinse and repeat. 1 by 2 brick on each side. Pick that one up later. There we go. Turn it around. Done that. So we need the corner bricks. So, oh my gosh. Right. So now I've dropped 2 bricks. So I need to get those 2 bricks. Where did the other one go? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Yeah. There we go. So again, corner brick into the bottom right hand side for the right hand side one. Actually, that's not right. How's that going to work? Is it going to go underneath? Ooh. How's that going to work? Ooh. Oh, got these too close. Oh no. Is that why this isn't working? Yeah, that would probably be the reason why it's not working, why these are falling off. Oh, no. No. Uh-oh. Right, so let's see if we can rectify this. I apologize, folks. If you guys have made the same mistake, blame me. I need to disconnect these two. I don't quite know how I'm going to do that. I need to take that grey plate out. Now I can push it. It should come off. Is it the whole thing gonna go? No, there we go. And then just move it across one stud. It should go across one stud. Why is it not? Oh, because it's got to sit on these red studs. Oh, man. Okay. There we go. Shoot. Push this one in. Should go. No, he's going to bring the wall with it. There we go. Ah, you brought the wall with it. Oh no, it's crumbling. It's crumbling. Oh, Sugarfoot. It's totally crumbling. I need that one between. Did the other side, no problems. I thought this was going to be. Oh, yeah. Thought it was going to be fairly easy repair. Go on, find the studs. Oh no, this is going to be worse than I thought. Find the studs. Why are you not finding the studs? Why? Oh, critical error here. I don't understand why it's not finding the studs. There you go. Right. Have we pushed it in? Too far. Get up. Off. There we go. So. Alright. Now find the studs again. Hey! Got it. Right. Okay. So 1x4 in there. Right. Now, same thing here. If you please, sir. So we want a 4 stud gap. So it's going to be there. Now find. Why does this wall want to crumble more? That's interesting. There we go. And in there. And you want 4 stud gap like that. Right, push. Find the studs, come on. Find the studs. How hard is it? There we go. Clearly it's harder to do it upside down. Right, so I want that plate to go across there. That's it. Now, oh no, don't do that, don't do that. this became a little bit more of a critical error. Yeah, that's not going to join, is it? Because, oh no, everything's falling apart. Why? Don't fall apart on me. Alright, we're getting there, The corner's popping off. And then 2x4 at the front there. And the corner there. And then the corner there. 2x4 there. Okay. Now everything should join up. So we got the corner plates. Yeah. I mean, those plates that I kept knocking off must have been, you know, they were falling off for a reason, Sean. So now we got the 2 stud gap in the corner there for the next corner. So bottom right, that was a valuable lesson learned. Drop that in there like that. And make sure that we've got all of them in there. Yep. And then bottom left. Like that. There we go. They go 2x3 at the top. And then it's 2x4, 2x4. Where did that come from? Oh, it's the L plate. There we go. 2x4. 2x4. And it's 2x4 and 2x4. And then it's 2 2x3s. So 2x4. Really? Wow. And 2x4. Then 2x3. And then 2x3. And then 2x4, 2x4. Oh my gosh. Such popping plates everywhere. There we go. And then 2x2, 2x4, 2x4, 2x3. So 2x4. 2x4. And a 2x3. The plates are doing really well, aren't they? I think I've got a mosquito in here. I'm getting bitten. Can't hear it though. You usually can hear it in your ear. Right, rinse and repeat. We got the 1x2 and the 1x2. And bag 8. So we got a 2x2 going across the back. On the right and the left hand side. Damn mosquito, seriously. He's like beasting. 2x2, 2x4, so 2x4, 2x4 all the way down to there. Then we're going to put a corner brick. And then it's going to be 2x4, 2x4. And then, so it's going to be 2x4 all the way across the front. Oh gosh. Oh, the front entrance just popped off. That's funny. There we go. Come on. There we go. And 2x4. And then we got the corner. And 2x4, 2x4. 2x4. 4. Like that. And now we're going to add some more steps. So first step, and then we're going to take the 3x3 corner piece, and it's just going to sit on these 2 studs here, and your angle piece is going to be off on the right hand side, and your flat piece is going to be on the left hand side, because the left hand side you're going to add another step. You're going to have this grey V. It's not going to have like a gap at the bottom there. It's going to be connected like so, and then that's just going to attach to, okay, you go 1 stud in from the back and just pop that in place. So I'm going to find a stud there and there, and then there. Oh my life. A bit flexible. And then the same thing on the other side. This time this angle plate is going to go on the right hand side. Same again, the studs. And then we're going to put the other ladder like that, so you meet in the grey. Now we're going to go 1 stud in from the back. Why is that not level? Oh, brown plate's missing. There we go. So 1 stud in, and then find that, and then there, and it's join in the middle, and now we just like put the rest of the face on. And we're going to do the corner brick thing. We're going to do it this time. I'm going to put the corner piece, the 2x2 piece in the corner first. And then we're going to put the corner on top. Like that. And then 2 1x2 tan bricks on the back. Believe me, when this piece is finished, it's going to be solid. It's going to be horrible to pick up there because it's really quite slippery. So it's going to be 1x2 brick at the back, and it's going to be 1x4 1x4. No, 2x4 2x4. Sorry, 2x4 and 2x4. There, and it's going to be 2x4 and 2x4 at the front, and then it's going to be a 2x2 in the middle. I want a 2x2 in the middle, and then 2x4 2x4. Don't tell me I just did the brown plate. Yep. Be away from that brown plate, and then 2x2, 2x2, no, 2x4, sorry, 2x4 across the side, and that should give us, oh, I don't believe it. Oh, I just took the plate off the corner. Oh, it's up the top there, yeah. I don't believe it. Still a bit flexible. And then we could put the 1x2 across the back end. Oops, like that. Rinse and repeat once again. One by twos and 1x2s on the back. Do the corner things again. I'm going to drop the 2x2s in first. They might work. And then the corner pieces on those, and we're going to put a 2x2 right in the middle here. No, actually we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. It's going to be 2x4s all the way around. So 2x4, 2x4, 2 by 4, 2 by 4, 2 by 4, 2 by 4, and then 2 by 4 up there as well. 2 by 4, 2 by 4, and rinse and repeat. 1 by 2, and 1 by 2. There you go, put the corner pieces in again. I think I've got enough room. Yeah, just. And then put the corner pieces on. It's a little bit loose. There we go. Like that. And then it's going to be 2 by 2, 2 by 3 at the back end there. So it's a 2 by 3, then a 2 by 4. And it's going to be a 2 by 4. And then 2 2 by 3s at the front. 2 by 3. And then 2 by 4. And then 2 by 4. And a 2 by 3. Like that. Still got a little bit of flexibility in her at the moment, so just be careful, not like I have been. Rinse and repeat. 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Still got quite a few 1 by 2 bricks left, so now I'm going to put the corner on the brick, on the corner brick. So bottom right hand side. Like that, because we're running out of space. These are the last corners, by the way, that we're going to do. And the bottom left hand side. There we go. 2 by 2s at the top, and then we got 2 by 4 gap on the side. They are so smooth. They are so smooth. Right, and then 2 by 2s all the way across. So 3 2 by 2s. See, the older versions of these sloped bricks, they had a little bit more coarse surface to them, so you could actually hold them. These are a little bit smoother, so they're not quite easy to keep hold of. Like, this whole thing will be horrible to pick up. To say, hey, look at the underneath of my pyramid, and then pick it up and drop it. Right, go put the corners in. But we don't need the bricks underneath. We don't need the bricks underneath them. Still a bit of flexibility going on. Like that. And then it's going to be 2 by 2, 2 by 4s across there, 2 by 4s, and then 2 by 2s at the top here. So we're going to put 2 by 2s in first. Oh, actually, I almost forgot my word. Rinse and repeat. 1 by 2s, 1 by 2s. Now we can put the 2 by 2s, and then the 2 by 4. That's a 2 by 3 gap. Sorry, that should be a 2 by 4. Right. Oh, we're putting 1 by 2s in there. Oh, okay. There we go. Now we put the corners on. But this is a 2 by 3 gap. That shouldn't be a 2 by 3 gap. Unless that's a printing mistake. Yeah, you know what? That looks like a printing mistake. How interesting. Oh, there's something wrong here. There's something wrong. Unless I have... Oh, I'm back a stage. I'm back a stage. My bad. Okay. Right, so it's 1x2. I was back a stage because I made a mistake, hadn't I? I was popping things off. There we go. 1x2. 2x4. 2x2. And 2x4. And 1x2. There we go. Oh. And then rinse and repeat. No, actually we're going to put a bar across. Ooh, there we go. Makes it a little bit stronger, he says, as the plate was popping off. So the back here, we're going to put a 1x4 brick in the middle. So we got 4 studs on each side. And then we're going to put a 2x2, no, 2x4 brick, sorry, off that 1x4 brick. And same on that side there. So you've got this arch. That's kind of strengthening things up a little bit. I don't know why these are popping off. And then I got to do 2x4 sloped, then a corner, and then 2 2x4s across there, and then a corner, and then 2x4 out. Still likes to pop apart. Right, and then we're going to put a 1x4 arched piece at the top there, like that. Next we're going to go 2x3, 2x3 slope pieces at the top, then a corner, and then 2x3, and a 2x3, and then a corner, and then 2x3. Should be a 2x3. I've got 2x4. Ah, there we go. 2x3. Yep. And then we're going to put 2 2x3 bricks, one on each side, and then a 1x2 brick at the back, like that. So now you've got this 4 stud gap in the middle. There we go, 2x2 sloped brick at the top, then the corner. Where's the corner? There it is. And then a 2x4 across the front, and then the corner, and then a 2x2 at the top, like that. And then a 2x4 brick right in the middle there, just to strengthen it up. Now it shouldn't have too much flexibility, I would have thought. Nothing's going to be popping off. But it was quite awkward. So then we've got 1x2 brick on each side, sloped, and then a 1x2 in between those, and then we've got the corners, like that, and a 2x2. Get in there. 2 corners. So there's 1 and 2. And then just to crown it off, we have our gold piece at the top. Now then, we haven't finished because we've still got some repair work to do. Just along the bottom here. Just gonna scroll back to. That's it, because we got some grey plates here, and I believe they went across here, didn't they? Yeah. Did some repair work, and that is the final pyramid. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. Looks nice. Doesn't look so pretty like that. Hope you guys could have seen the build. So we're going to place that on top of the model. So that's what it looks like inside, and the back. Very cool. Got the construction pieces at the top there, some cranes, some winches. I just popped the ramp. And the crowning moment. Boom. And it fits snugly on the back end. Now, you got these axle bricks here to join another one together so that you have the full pyramid, because you do only get half the pyramid. But what a fantastic build. It's just super awesome looking model. It's quite heavy, but look at that. You do get your bang for your buck. I'm gonna have to say, you do get your bang for the buck. The white light is shining on it like crazy. And then the back end, like I say, yeah, you only get half a pyramid, but people have been joining them up with these Technic bricks here by putting axles in. You could change those out and put the Technic bricks with the pins in, so that you could then use it as a kind of a Mills design type thing. But that's the back end there. You can see the Tomb of Tombs right there. And inside, don't forget, inside these 2 pyramids, you got the tombs in there as well. And that is the Pyramid of Giza, folks. And it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant build. It does have some challenge to it. If you're thinking about getting it, I would highly recommend it. I really would. I'd highly recommend it. Anyway, folks, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, give it a thumbs down. Don't be shy. Let me know in the comments why you didn't like the video, why you liked the video. Did you get 2? Did you get 2 and put them together? Or did you make your own pyramid? I've seen a couple of people that have done their own pyramids, and it's brilliant. Anyway, don't forget to hit the like, because the likes really, really matter. They work. They do wonders, more than what you would know. More than what you would know. So please hit the like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, obviously. And don't forget to subscribe. And the notifications, keep your notifications on for when we go live. You'd know we go live. We go videos coming out and shorts coming out. And also the community posts as well. If you're actually got your notifications on, you also get notifications of community posts that have been put up as well. Anyway, folks, thanks so much. Part 3 is going to be the lighting set, so we might have to take this apart, but part 3 will be coming soon. And so stay tuned with that. Like I say, keep your notifications on so that you can find out when part 3 is coming out. It's going to be super exciting. I'm Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. Peace.